Hi friends! So today is Sunday the 1st of December and I thought that for this month I would try doing December weekly vlogs where I make weekly vlogs. So I guess this is week one of these vlogs that I'm going to do. Today me and my boyfriend Joel are going to see Ben de la Creme and Jinx Monsoon in Manchester to perform their show All I Want for Christmas. So we've decided that we're going to spend the day together in Manchester exploring the markets. We're going to go to my favourite vegan restaurant there as well. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Instead of Secret Santa we should call it Confidentiality Clause. Stop now.
Is it good? Are you excited?
Yeah. I didn't realise you were recording.
Yeah?
I thought I was supposed to press.
So it's now the next day. Ben and Jinx's show All I Want for Christmas was absolutely amazing. Like, I highly recommend if you can see them in person that you do. The show was just so well planned and thought out, and even when they had mistakes that happen that they did not plan for, they played it off so well. It was so funny. I was laughing the entire time. Joel really loved it too, which I'm so happy about because I bought those tickets for him because they're his favourite drag queens. We did end up going to my favourite vegan restaurant as well, but nearing the end of our meal, and a very obviously drunk man stumbled in. And remembering this is a restaurant establishment, it's not like a bar that serves food, it's a restaurant. He came in and he sat down in between me and a family of 6. Came in, he sat at the table. The staff, you know, they asked him, you know, he had to go. He was very clearly drunk. I think it was the manager on duty at the time touched him very lightly on the arm just to, like, you know, try and get him to get up, to move. And the guy started screaming at him that he was assaulting him, that he just hurt him. And then he kept trying to talk to me, showed me this really big burn that he had on his arm. It was about this big. Me that the manager at the time just did that to him, but I think he was trying to say that he's got this burn. It looked pretty fresh, and the manager probably just touched it when he was trying to get him to leave, and obviously it hurt. After, you know, they tried, you know, cooperating with him. He said he was hungry. He was asking for, like, could he have some chicken, but obviously it's a vegan restaurant, so there was no chicken. But you know, they were trying to be friendly with him. They said, you look, come over here, we'll sit you at the bar, we'll give you some water, some fries, we'll get you a taxi home. They did everything they could. He started screaming to them about how he didn't want fries, he wanted chicken, and they weren't helping someone when they needed help, and they were so hungry, and just to give him chicken. And at this point, he was getting louder, he was getting more aggressive as well. There's small children there, so the manager was like, look, you've got to go, or I'm gonna have to phone the police on you. And he was screaming like, go on, phone the police, see what I care about it. And then at that moment in time, just as the manager was phoning the police, this man like literally shoved his fingers into our mac and cheese bowl that we had at our table, and like scooped it into his mouth. And I was a bit shocked, like, oh my god. I literally go there for the mac and cheese. It's my favorite thing on the menu. And some random drunk guy has just shoved his fingers into our mac and cheese to eat it, and he was there screaming. At that point, the manager and two other staff was like, got him out of the seat, get him out, because obviously he'd crossed the line there. He was interfering with the customer, their food, their experience, and he was just screaming at them, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about that? They managed to get him outside. He did try coming back in later, about 15 minutes later, being like, and another thing, but they just like quickly got him back out this time. I think he either left or the police came and sorted it, I'm not sure, because the last I heard he walked down to the end of the street. But the manager and the staff were so nice, they were so accommodating. They knocked the mac and cheese off our bill. They gave us 2 cocktails for free as well, as an apology for what had happened. It's just not something that we expected when we went to go and have dinner. You know, we kind of just a bit in shock about it. But, you know, it didn't ruin our experience. We still had a really good day, and then after that we went and saw the performance, and it was just really good. Right now it's 1:15 in the afternoon. I didn't get up until about 11 o'clock. I was so exhausted. We didn't get back till late. We had a long day on our feet. We were tired. But I don't have much planned today. I have a little bit of university work that I need to do for my prose class on Monday. But other than that, I don't have anything planned. Today is just going to be a day where I relax. I'm going to drink my rose tea. I would also like to apologise for constantly sniffling. It was in the negatives all day yesterday, pretty much, especially when we were coming home and we had to wait around for about half an hour for our train. So I think I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm trying to combat it by, you know, relaxing, drinking lots of warm tea. But yeah, that's it.
It's actually super amazing because I found that the reason why I have pimples that would persist for so long is because the problem was actually deep within the pore itself, and I think the
Also, I got a pack of new socks and they have these little faces on it. This one looks really mischievous.
It's like we just need an afternoon, don't you?
I know he's mean and hairy and smelly. His hands might be cold and clammy. But I think he's actually kind of...
Hello everyone. It is now Wednesday. I didn't record anything yesterday because I didn't do anything all day, so I didn't see the point of filming me do nothing. I was meant to have class this morning, but I accidentally overslept, so I missed that. Tonight is my friend's open mic night for his society, so I'm currently just getting ready to go to that. Well, before that I'm going to be going to V's to have dinner with them, and then we'll be both going to the open mic night. So that's just currently what I'm doing. It is currently 8:30 in the morning on Friday. We didn't get back home until about 1:30, 2 o'clock last night, and I had class at 10, so I'm really exhausted right now, and I think when I get back home I'm probably gonna take a nap. Class went really well. I got some really good feedback on the poem that I submitted to be looked at. And I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm a bit more awake now, and I know if I nap then I won't sleep. I'll wake up feeling worse, and I'll wake up tomorrow feeling worse. The weather outside is absolutely horrendous at the moment. It's torrential rain, really strong winds. It was a nightmare getting home. All the buses were so busy. I don't have much planned for the rest of the day. I think I'm just gonna edit some of this vlog so I get a bit of a head start, relax a bit because I have another concert tomorrow. I'm going to be seeing Cave Town. Yeah, I did this vlog. I've got my assignment that's due next Thursday that I need to edit, so it's just gonna be quite chill. Next week is going to be the more Christmassy stuff. I'm going to be Christmas shopping. We're going to Secret Santa in our flat. We're doing a flat Christmas dinner. So yeah, that's about it. There's nothing much really to show or say. Muna was so good though. Oh my god, seeing them in person was so amazing. They're so adorable, and like honestly the songs were so much better live. They had more energy to them. Even Joel said that he thought they were amazing and that the songs had so much like good like dance energy to them live, so I'm so happy I got to see them. And the fact I was like basically right at the front too. Oh my god, Kate winked at me at one point in the show and my heart was just like but yeah, that's enough of me fangirling over Muna. Also, our flat at the moment is quite messy. We do have a rota here that we all have to stick to, but I think while I'm in the flat by myself, I might do a bit of tidying just because I function better when everywhere's tidy. So yeah.